In this lecture also we will continue with left to right method or spark method. But this time we are extending it to double digit numbers and triple digit numbers. But before starting, let me explain you the concept of match number and mismatch number again. If we subtract 9 from 2, this type of subtraction is not possible. In that case, 2 and 9 are called mismatch number. And if we have to subtract 2 from 9, this type of subtraction is possible. So 9 and 2 are called match numbers. And here the subtraction is based on addition. Instead of subtracting and borrowing, this method is based on complements and addition, and it works in the single line. Let's try to continue. Again we will be starting from the left side, moving towards the right. 5 minus 3 is 2, or if we subtract 3 from 5 we get 2. But before dropping 2 over here, we will observe the pair on the right side of it. If after pair is mismatch number, then we will decrease the result by 1. So instead of writing 2 over here, we will write 1. And for the subtraction of 3 and 4, because these are mismatched numbers, so instead of subtracting and taking borrow, we will add the complement of 4, which is 6, to 3. That gives us 19. Complement number is the same number which when added to 4 makes it 10. In this case, instead of subtracting, we will be adding. Let's take one more example. 4 minus 1 is 3. But before dropping 3 over here, we will observe the after pair. After pair is a mismatch number. If it is a mismatch number, instead of writing 3, we will reduce 3 by 1, so it becomes 2. And here the complement of 8 is 2. We will add this 2 to 6, so answer becomes 8. Let's take one more example. 8 minus 2 is 6. But after pair is 4 and 1. This is a match pair because we can subtract 1 from 4. So this is a match pair. In that case, when this is a match pair, we drop 6 as it is. In that case, we don't reduce the answer by 1 and we drop the answer as it is. So 8 minus 2 is 6 and 4 minus 1 is 3. Simple subtraction. Let's take a few more examples. Now 6 minus 2 is 4. But before dropping 4 over here, we will observe the after pair. After pair is 5 and 3 and they are matched number. In case they are matched number, then we drop 4 as it is without reducing. And we subtract simply 3 from 5, which gives us 2. So this is very simple. In this case, 6 minus 3 is 3. But after number is a mismatch number. We cannot subtract 9 from 5. So in that case, instead of writing 3, we will reduce the answer by 1. So this gives us 2. And now complement number of 9 is 1. Because when 1 is added to 9, it makes it 10. Now we will add 1 to 5. This gives us 6. So subtraction here is based on addition. Let's take one more example. 7 minus 3 is 4. But before dropping 4 over here, we will observe the after pair. After pair is a match number. So we will not reduce 4. We will just drop 4 over here. And 3 subtracted from 4 gives us simply 1. So 41 is the answer. Let's take a few more examples. Now here 8 minus 3 is 5, but after pair is a match number. That means we have to drop 5 as it is. And 1 subtracted from 5 simply gives us 4. So 54 is the answer. Whenever we have to write the answer over here, we will observe the after pair. If it is a match number, we drop the answer as it is and we simply subtract after pair. But in case the numbers are mismatched, then we reduce the answer by 1. For example, here if it is like this, then 8 minus 3 is 5. But before dropping 5 over here, 1 and 5 are mismatched number. We will reduce 5 by 1. So it becomes 4. And for this part, we will add the complement of this to 1. So this gives the answer 46. Now in this case, 9 minus 5 is 4. But 6 and 9 are mismatched number. So we will reduce 4 by 1. This gives us 3. And complement of 9 is 1. When 1 is added to 6, we get 7. So 37 is the answer. And instead of this, if we have 99 minus 56, in that case 9 minus 5 is 4. And this number is matched number. So we will write 4 as it is without reducing. And we will simply subtract 6 from 9. That gives us 3. Now here 7 and 3, 7 minus 3 is 4. And the after pair is matched number. So we will draw 4 as it is. And 5 minus 2 gives us 3. So simply 43. Now we are going to take the subtractions of triple digit numbers to double digit numbers. Now in this case, there is no number below 8. Before dropping 8 over here, we will observe the after pair. After pair is mismatched number. That means we will reduce 8 by 1. So this becomes 7. And complement of 5 is 5. When 5 added to 4, this gives us 9. But before dropping 9 over here, we will observe the after pair. After pair is again mismatch. That means instead of dropping 9, we will drop 8 over here. We will reduce 9 by 1. And for this part, complement of 7 is 3. When 3 is added to 2, this gives us 5. So this is a simple technique. Let's do one more problem of this type. In this case, 4 and 6 are mismatched pair. So we will reduce 8 by 1, 7. Now complement of 6 is 4. And when 4 is added to 4, it becomes 8. But before dropping 8 over here, we will observe the next pair. Next pair is a mismatched number. So instead of dropping 8, we will reduce 8 by 1. So this gives us 7. And for this part, complement of 7 is 3. And that 3 when added to 3 gives us 6. Now let's take one more example. In this case, before dropping 6 over here, we will observe the next pair. Next pair is a matched number. That means we will not reduce 6. We will just write 6 over here. And 5 minus 3 is 2. But before dropping 2 over here, we will observe the next pair. Next pair is a mismatched number. So instead of dropping 2, we will reduce it to 1. And then for this part, the complement of 9 is 1. And that when added to 8 gives us 9. So 619 is the answer. Let's take one more example. 7. Before dropping 7 over here, we will observe the after pair. After pair is a matched number. So we will drop 7 as it is. Now 4 minus 2 is 2. But before dropping 2 over here, we will observe the next pair. Next pair is again matched number. That means we will not reduce. We will just write 2 over here. And 8 minus 6 also gives simply 2. So this is a simple subtraction. Let's take a few more examples. Now in this case, before dropping 5 over here, this pair is mismatched number. So we will reduce 5 by 1 number. So this becomes 4. Now complement of 6 is 4. And when 4 added to 3, this becomes 7. But before dropping 7 over here, we will observe the next pair. Next pair is a matched number. So we will not reduce and we will just write 7 over here. And 9 minus 6 simply gives us 3. So 473 is the answer. So whenever there is a mismatched number, we will always find the complement of the second number and that is added to the first number to give the answer. But before dropping the answer, we always observe the next pair. If the next pair is a matched number, we will drop the answer as it is. But if the next pair is mismatched number, then we will reduce that number by 1 and proceed for the next pair. Before dropping 5, we observe the next pair. Next pair is of the same number. Whenever this type of condition comes, we always observe the next pair. If the next pair is mismatched, then we consider this also mismatched. And if this pair is matched number, then we consider this also matched. But this time this is mismatched, so 2 and 2 are considered as mismatched. If these are considered as mismatched, then instead of 5 we will drop 4 over here. Whenever we have mismatched number of same pair, then we will always write 9 over here. And here the complement of 9 is 1 and when 1 added to 4 gives us 5. So this is how we will consider this. Let's take one more example. Now before dropping 5, again there are same numbers. So we go to the next pair. If this pair is mismatched, then 3 and 3 is considered as mismatched. And in that case, the answer will be 9 over here. And instead of 5, we will write 4 and this pair will give us 9 over here. And here complement number of 8 is 2 and 2 added to 6 gives us 8. So 498. Let's try to understand with more examples. In this case, after 6 is a pair of same numbers. So we go to the next pair and next pair is a matched pair. In that case, we will consider 4 and 4 also matched numbers. If these are matched numbers, we drop 6 as it is without reducing. 4 minus 4 gives us 0 and 9 minus 6 gives us 3. So this becomes a simple subtraction. One more case and next pair is of the same numbers and we go to the next pair and next pair is again of the same numbers and there is no more pairs. So we will consider these as matched pairs. So this is 3 and 0, 0. So simple subtraction. 300 is the answer. And in order to practice this concept, there is a task for you. And here are the answers.